All right. Our next presenter is from IDT Biologika. They are also a 2024 CDMO Leadership Award winner. He is Dr. Stefan Meinzinger. He is the Global Head of Sales. Welcome, Stefan.
Thanks a lot. Thanks for the introduction, and good morning and good afternoon to everyone. Sorry for the disconnection, so just right back. Really a pleasure to be here, and yeah, we've heard a lot already about the CDMO Leadership Awards, so we'll talk about that a little bit later in the presentation. And I would like to introduce IDT Biologika to you guys, and also to let you know a little bit about our fill finish capacities and giving you some updates on those. So the fill finish manufacturing that we do have in terms of capacities is certainly focused on the one hand on the biologics, on the other hand on sterile injectables, which are including also small molecules, vaccines, and cell and gene therapies. So if you look into what IDT Biologika is, we're a contract development and manufacturing organization. So, and as I mentioned, we have really three pillars that we serve for. On the one hand, the vaccines business, where we're coming from historically, the gene and immune therapeutics, but also especially in the fill and finish, biologics and sterile injectables. So we really strive when we're able to help our customers and thus the patients with the development and flexible high quality manufacturing of the therapeutics and the prophylactic products that we produce. So in the end, what we provide is an end-to-end service that ranges from process development through drug substance manufacturing, drug product manufacturing, the packaging, labeling, and the associated quality controls. So talking about IDT itself, we do have sites in Europe, in Germany, and in the US. Our headquarters is located in Dessau in eastern Germany, which is now away from Berlin. We do have a subsidiary in Maryland that is in Rockville. And we do have a development center in Magdeburg, which is not far away from our Dessau center there. So recently, over the last decade, we invested more than 400 million in the sites and the development and establishing our capacities for our customers. IDT itself is in the business for more than 100 years. So we have a really long history of expertise in the development and manufacturing of vaccines, but also for 30 years in the commercial filling of biologics. Currently, IDT has about 1,700 employees, and the site approvals are with the EMA, the FDA, and ANVISA. And thus you can imagine that we do have very frequent regulatory agency visits and audits at the sites that ensure everything is to the customer needs. Our service focus, as mentioned, is an end-to-end service from process development through the clinical phases up to the commercial manufacturing. So on the one hand, for the innovative vaccines, this is really where we are historically coming from. So viral vaccines like live attenuated vaccines, recombinant vectors, inactivated viruses, but also subunit like proteins and virus-like particles are what we are manufacturing as an end-to-end service from preclinical through early clinical, late stage clinical, up to commercial manufacturing processes. For biologics and sterile injectables, like the innovative biologics, biosimilars, but also large and small molecules, we offer vials and pre-filled syringes. And this is really the drug product manufacturing capacity, including the packaging and the quality control analytics. And I will talk about that a little bit more in detail in the upcoming slides. The third pillar we're working on and where our customers rely on us is gene and immune therapeutics. So this is really ranging from AAV through lentiviral vectors, so it's oncolytic viruses, adenoviruses, HSV, so down to really adaptogenic cell therapeutics. Again, this is the full service range from preclinical through the early to late stage clinical phases to commercial. talking about the site itself, I would like to give you a quick snapshot of our sites, which are located, as mentioned, in Germany and the US. And in the background of my picture, you can see the same picture as in the presentation. So this is our site in Dessau-Roßlau in Germany, which is our headquarters. And this is where we offer everything as an end-to-end service, from an early phase process development through clinical phases 1 to 3, down to commercial GMP manufacturing. The site is FDA, EMA, and Anvisa approved. And this is where our customers really rely on. And we are manufacturing several commercial therapies over there, really ranging from vaccines down to biologics, small molecules, but also oncolytic viruses that we release into the market for the patients of our customers. Our subsidiary in Rockville, Maryland, is designed for the development and manufacturing of material of early phases down to clinical phases 1 and 2 as investigational medicinal products. So what we do is usually with our customers, we transfer for commercial manufacturing to our main headquarters in Europe, and the site in Rockville is approved by the US CDC, and it's ISO certified for all the needs that you will have as a customer. I'm not sure if you can still hear me, because the slides are not moving in my hands.
Yep. We can still hear you, Stefan.
Okay, but because I can't move the slides somehow, oh, now it's moving. Okay, sorry. So I emphasized already on the continuous investments that we have done in the recent years, and really it started with really expanding our visual inspection, going through state-of-the-art multi-packaging lines and GMP upgrades of the pharma manufacturing, associated with cold storage rooms that are down to minus 80 degrees, which allow for storage of really sensitive clinical and commercial materials. Also a high-speed isolator filling line that I will talk about a little bit more in detail later. We have built up a new manufacturing DS plant, also another high-speed isolator filling line with an associated automated visual inspection capacity. And recently, really, we established a DS manufacturing plant that allows us to go into really large volumes in a 2,000 liter single-use reactor fashion. And but we can also handle fixed bed reactor capabilities and ZZ vial filling capacities that are associated to those ones. So I'm not 100% sure where I lost you. But we talked about the syringe lines, and I guess most of you got what I said, and that we're investing into new syringe filling lines, which are currently under evaluation for clinical and commercial scale. You see that we do have a number of vial filling lines available as well, with format sets ranging from 2R to 25R, and you can see that the batch sizes are significantly different between those ones. Some have LIO capabilities and capacities, as you can see for the FORCE 4 or FORCE 5 lines here. Some others are simply designed for liquid filling. And I will pick out 2 of those lines in the subsequent slides in order to talk about that a little bit more in precision and show you what we do have available for you. I think what is necessary to mention is that we can handle ZZ vials, and that we can have up to 500,000 vials per batch in late-stage commercial filling processes with the high-speed manufacturing line that I'm going to show you. But at the same time, we also have lines available for very small batch sizes, which are more designed for early stages or preclinical. So the late-stage commercial high-speed isolator filling line is up to BSL-2 and suitable for vaccines, really, in what I showed you previously. It's live attenuated vaccines, it's inactivated vaccines, subunits, conjugates, it could be mRNA vaccines. In terms of proteins, we can handle the enzymes, but also recombinant proteins. And in terms of other modalities, it's really antibodies, biosimilars, oligonucleotides that are suitable for the fill and finish process here. Looking a little bit more in detail in the line, so we do have 2 to 10-hour glass vials established. Larger sizes are available upon request. The filling volumes are ranging from 0.1 to 10 ml in this range, and as mentioned previously, the batch size is up to 500,000 vials in a 2-hour size per batch. Filling speed is 32,000 per hour for the 2-hour vials, 15,000 per hour in 10-hour vials size. And very important for you as a customer, certainly the filling process by peristaltic pumps and the dosing system, which is leading in the end to a very low dead volume and is saving the drug substance used in the process. So we use single-use filling systems and an isolated technology. And if you look into the annual capacity, we're in the range of 80 to 100 million vials. The service I'm mentioning here is accompanied by the automated or semi-automated visual inspection, but we can also handle it manually if necessary, and naturally the secondary packaging. Associated with that, we do have all analytical services, and this is really where IDT has a great expertise and experience, especially also on NGS-based methods that can be used for adventitious agents. And we're using that to release the commercial, the clinical, and also the preclinical materials. And really happy to talk to you as a customer and talking that through where we can help you and where we can even optimize the services that we give you. In contrast to this high speed and large volume filling line, we do have also a smaller line available, which is suitable for also commercial fill finish. And this range that we do have there is really from 2 ml to 100 ml filling. The filling speed is up to 6,000 vials in 2 hours per day. And the dosing system, again, by peristaltic pumps, leading to low dead volume, so lyophilization capacity and capability is associated here. And there's a high flexibility that we can offer to you as a customer. And you can see the filling accuracy is 0.65 plus minus 3%, quite good. Again, here, the associated services are the visual inspection, in this case, due to the smaller batch sizes. This is really something that we would suggest in a semi-automated or manual inspection way, and secondary packaging and analytical services as well here. So if you look into IDT, so as mentioned, we offer end-to-end services in clinical and commercial scale to our customers already. We do that for more than 100 years and more than 30 years in commercial fill finish. So due to our expertise and experience that we do have with regulatory agencies like the FDA, the EMA, the ANVISA, for the projects that we do manufacture for the commercial markets globally, we are your partner of choice. And we do have, in addition, an industry-leading process development and tech transfer knowledge, where our subject matter experts are working with you from the first minute to help you and guide everything through and transition the processes as smooth and reliable as possible, so that we have a very, very efficient transfer. And that is to our flexible and scalable universal platforms that we do have. So I didn't mention much for the upstream capabilities that we do have and the downstream capabilities, but obviously we do have that upfront the filling capabilities that are there. So everything is GMP integrated, and there is continuous investments in state-of-the-art technologies on our end. So that means wherever you are in your developmental stage, in whether you're commercial, whether you're late phase, so we are there to help you and to advance your projects. So please reach out, drop me a message, or just write something in the chat, and we can go through that. Gary mentioned the Leadership Award, and this is something we're certainly very proud of this year. So because actually IDT received that award in 2024 in all 6 categories. So, and this is really something, if you look into the history, we had consecutive 10 years where we won the award, but this time even 6. So therefore, really great. And I think this underlines the capabilities and capacities that we do have looking forward in receiving your questions. And I would like to stop at this point because my slides are stuck again.
All right. Thanks a lot, Stefan. Good
Thanks a lot,
flexibility and hanging in there and reconnecting. We have a little bit of time, a couple really good questions. Dr. Avadani has a question about the filling machines. What kind of filling systems do you use?
In terms of the machine itself, you mean?
I think he's probably referring to the manufacturer.
So we have different machines from ranging from Groninger, but also other larger manufacturing machines from other providers. Yeah, so we adjust that usually what is necessary and suitable.
Dr. Avadani, if you have more, if you want more information on that, you can reach out directly to Stefan.
Please reach out and we can talk about that in precision, what would be suitable for your manufacturing process, because then we can really tailor it to what you need.
Thank you very much, and congratulations to IDT Biologika for being a winner of the 2024 CDMO Leadership Award.